So in this video, I'm going to go over how to effectively build a real estate portfolio. We'll start with residential, we'll go to commercial, and then we'll see what else you can do with real estate after that. And my name is Refinance, a licensed financial advisor who holds a Series 7, Series 66 SIE, and life and health insurance license. So real estate is a collection of different investment assets that are held and managed to achieve a financial goal. It's, you can call it a strategic catalog of current and past real estate deals, whether there are rental properties, rehab properties, fix and flips, REITs, and all are different, but both are supposed to provide solid monetary returns. Understand that not everybody's real estate portfolio will look the same. Some people will only have REITs, some people will only have residential properties, some people will only own their forever home, and then some people will dive into the commercial game. Choosing the type of portfolio largely depends on your capital, your time horizon, and the objective behind why you're actually investing in real estate. Before investing in the real estate, you should really understand that it is the opposite of a get-rich-quick scheme. It often takes 3 to 5 years to start building properties to then cash flow enough money to be able to live off of it comfortably, because there's a lot that goes into having a real estate portfolio, and kind of a lot of stress because you're managing properties and you're managing people who need to pay you rent, which is going to pay down your mortgage and then hopefully create that passive income that everybody's looking for. So let's start building real estate portfolios through the fix and flip strategy. This is a pretty well-known strategy where you buy a distressed property, you invest a little more into it to make the interior or exterior nicer, and then sell it for more than you bought / invested into it for. This is the fix and flip, the BRRRR strategy. And I'm not talking about the money machine go BRRRR. I'm talking about the buy, rehab, rent, and refinance strategy. This is a foolproof strategy that many people have used to turn nothing into millions of dollars worth of assets through real estate. So the B in BRRRR stands for buy, right? We have to buy the property. Then comes the rehab. Usually after you buy a distressed property, you're going to want to put a little bit of elbow grease into it and fix it up. Maybe make the kitchen more modern, open up a wall, whatever it is. And then the second R stands for rent it out. So after rehabbing it, you can fix and flip it for a profit, or you can turn that property into an asset, which is the rental portion of it. And then you just repeat that process over again, over and over, until you're owning a bunch of homes that are cash flowing and making you lots of money to be able to live the life that you want to live. The beauty of the strategy, though, comes in the refinance part, because after you buy the property and you rehab it, then that property tends to become much more valuable. So what people do in the real estate game is when they refinance a property, they are able to get a certain amount of a loan based off that refinance. And this is where the cheat code comes in the real estate, because you can buy a property, your property number one, do the buy, the rent, the rehab, and then after you refinance it, you're able to get a substantial loan off of the value of that property number one. This allows you to then get another property. This is the repeat part. This is where people just start blowing up their assets of residential homes, because this process is just very seamless, it's very foolproof, and when it's done right, it's quite liberating. So to sum up the fix and flip and the residential portion of building a real estate portfolio, there's kind of two types of avenues you can take, right? You can just try to fix and flip properties and collect commissioned big checks after making large percentage gains on the sale of the property, or you can just start to build your empire of residential homes through the BRRRR strategy by having tenants come rent it out for you. Having tenants rent out your house is much more lucrative for you down the line, and it tends to lower your risk management. The fix and flip plays are usually for those that have already been in the real estate game or have money to blow, because sometimes you don't always flip the property, and you end up losing sometimes in the fix and flip. Now the second strategy in building a real estate portfolio is going the commercial route, and this takes a lot more money up front to start, but it is much more profitable because it's just bigger business, bigger properties, more rent, more money. And starting commercial real estate really isn't rocket science. It's basically just buying either a plaza or an office building and then getting other businesses to rent out those spaces. It's very simple. But the hardest part is managing those tenants, making sure they're paying their rent on time and that they're happy with their storefront, which is your property. The best part about being a commercial real estate owner is that typically your tenants are white-collar business professionals, and the leases tend to last much longer and are more stable. Not to mention the appreciation value, which both residential and commercial tend to take part in, but the commercial side appreciates much more just because of the class of tenants that we have. And then the third and final step of building a real estate portfolio is get a good accountant. Real estate provides the best and most lucrative tax benefits out there that if you don't know accounting and you're going to try to do your real estate accounting by yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice. See, I think real estate has made the most millionaires because of the tax code benefits that you're able to partake in when investing through real estate. With 1031 exchanges, depreciation write-offs, there are so many ways to lower your taxable income to keep more money in the bank and then grow that portfolio. Oh, and you're also going to want to hire a property management team. It is going to cause you endless amounts of stress if you are going to be the one managing the tenants, managing contracts, looking for new properties. It's just too much to handle. Hiring property managers allows you to focus your time on income producing activities, which is getting new real estate if you are building that real estate portfolio. So if you've been looking to get into real estate and were a little confused before this video, I hope this brought you more clarity. Drop a comment of what you think, drop a comment of another video you'd like me to do, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.